Hey, what's up? This is Jeremy from Cold, and you're watching Shockwave.
Right into there. How did it feel to get on the top 40 on the Billboard? Man? It was
Amazing.
Yeah, I think with the time being away and at 10th Street setting it up right, it really helped us get back into where we were before, kind of when we came out. So it seems like it's a rebirth of Cold, and I think it's a good start. Now our thing is to keep it up there, or get it back there. Actually,
A good restart. Yeah.
cool. The Cold fan base, the Cold Army, is pretty dedicated. There was actually a car, I don't know if you've seen it, it had Cold Army on the back,
I heard about
Cold
it.
13. Like, your fan base is really dedicated. And before we started the interview, we were talking about how you have like 2 generations of fans now. Since the band disbanded in 2006 and rebanded recently. So how's it feel to have like kind of 2 whole different generations and now kind of rebuilding the whole thing again?
I think it's awesome because I think it's cool that parents that have been a fan of ours for a long time and their children were too young to see us, before, now have a chance to bring their kids with them to the show, and both of them get to enjoy the show. I think it's amazing.
it's kind of like when we were kids.
Yeah.
Our parents would listen to the Stones and stuff like that. So of course I still like that music and listen to it too. So I totally get it, and I'm glad we were able to kind of do that. We had longevity enough to make that happen.
Right. We had a chance to call it quits, and we couldn't do it. So now we're back.
When it did disband in 2006, it had been a couple of years. What was the first step of getting stuff back together, and what was the biggest struggle? I mean, I know it's two different members from. It was painless.
It was easy.
Oh, okay.
It was easy.
I mean, we initially did the tour because I was in Arizona and I was trying to find a band with Killer in the Stars to open up for. And it's an alternative record, so the genre that we come from is more metal. So it was kind of hard to pair up somebody with that band that were friends. So Sam had called me just by chance that day and said, hey, why don't we get Cold back together just for fun for like 30 days and go do a tour just to play the songs again and let Killer in the Stars open it up, and let's see what happens. And it was literally just to have fun. We didn't even really expect anything. We were just like, hey, we haven't played in a long time, let's go play some Cold songs.
Yeah.
And then when we did the tour, a lot of the shows sold out, and
most of this show.
yeah, and it was like no press for 3 or 4 years. So the fans inspired us, and I think we still knew we were valid at that point to continue and maybe make another record.
Yeah, it kind of it re-sparked our interest in making another album.
But everything was pretty simple. It was like after that tour, we just kept touring.
Went right into.
Yeah, everything fell into place.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about the writing of the new album compared to like the older albums, and how the writing style, the methods used?
Well, I think we all write like the same. Writing Cold songs, it's always the same format. If we feel it and it gives us a chill at first spine, that's the ones we keep. We go through tons of songs.
Yeah, we'll probably keep 1 song for every 10 we write.
Yeah.
We were really hungry to write this album after being off for so many years, and we kind of wrote the bulk of the album in like 2 or 3 weeks. And whereas generally we would take at least 6 months to write an album, but it had been so much time off that we had all this stuff inside of us that we really needed to just write and get out of us. So we wrote it very quickly, the most of it, and then we came back in a little bit later and added the finishing touches. It was really fun. It was a lot more fun and painless.
Ready to make another one.
Yeah,
good.
We're ready to do another.
You guys are ready to do another?
I am.
Well,
You heard it here first.
All right.
Another album.
Yeah.
No pressure.
You've done it in a month.
I mean, 6
no
years
pressure.
is too long.
We're ready. Doesn't mean
Can't
it's
do
gonna
that
happen
again.
yet.
One a year would be awesome. And that's not possible.
Weezer does it.
We should do it. It'd be easy. But we could do it in 2 weeks.
If we could keep it going that way.
I'm just glad again you're releasing new material because, as you know, like I said, I saw you guys early 2000s as one of the fans back in like the late 90s. You know, really heavy metal type of the the angry metal as they call it, whatever, the post grunge, whatever you want to call it. A lot of those bands, you know, they're not around anymore, and I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of fans were really like so happy you guys were coming back. How did the Volbeat tour come about? Like, who contacted who? How did you all get together?
It was strictly a management thing.
Yeah, well, actually, I was talking to the Volbeat guys, and they were going through CDs of bands that were up to open for them for this tour, and they were like, nope, 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 and then they came to a Cold CD, and the singer was a Cold fan already, and he went, oh, this band I like, and so they contacted us after that, and our management set it all up after that. So yeah, they actually chose us. We didn't choose them.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
And anything you could say? I know there's a lot of like one of the things we do is we help a lot of local scene bands, and you know a lot of them actually get a lot of inspiration from you guys coming back. Like we like to see bands that kind of like went on hiatus, getting stuff together, coming back, and really kicking ass like you guys are doing with Volbeat. Do you have any like words of advice for, I guess, the local bands? Because I know it's a much different musical environment than 10 years
or anything
ago.
like they are in Florida, bands seem to get together and break up repeatedly after a few months, or they don't get the show they wanted, so they give up.
Yeah, it seems like they give up to
Perseverance and
Yeah,
if you
never
find,
give up.
Not only that,
Never
but
give
if
up.
you, I'd say find a couple of people, at least have a core of members that will always be there. And
You gotta find the chemistry.
We rotate a guitarist plenty, but now that we have Zach, Drew's waiting to rotate. Is that right?
Yes, yeah, I'm next in line to be kicked out.
I'm laughing there because on they have a timeline on Wikipedia and it shows the band members and the guitar. It's like chunk, chunk, chunk.
Yeah, I
right?
saw
But the funny thing is that me, Sam, and Jeremy have been together since we were 13. That's
a long time.
28 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Did I say the number? I said it.
Man, I was trying to say I was 25.
All right. Well, no one knows.
I mean, that's a long time.
But that's a long time to be together, and we even when Terry and Kelly came in, they were only in Cold for a brief moment
For
of our
two
history.
albums out of
So-
5.
And if you look at it like that, it's always kind of been a revolving guitar situation with Cold. Because you guys are crazy.
Well,
That's why.
yeah,
'cause
they are.
guitars-
Yeah, they were.
And Scooter's a guitarist, songwriter, and
He's in
the
everything.
the three of us can write a record, and guitarists. For some reason, we just had bad luck with guitarists not wanting to stick around or something. Until now. Now we have Zach, and he's like part of the family, and he's gonna be there for the long haul.
I can attest, as a guitarist, we are insane.
Yes.
Very moody.
You're the only one with sunglasses on, I know that.
Well, this is, I left my prescription glasses at home, and I'm blind without anything, so
now I feel
come
like a
off.
jackass.
No, I actually look like a total D-bag. I look like the guy in the club trying to, head on lazy. Hey, I'm so
all good.
I wear my sunglasses.
You're trying to be Corey Hart.
It was intentional. He just wanted to be a
No one
cool
tries
kid.
to be cool.
I know.
Any last things you want to hit on this interview? The floor is completely open. I like to do this. Anything you guys want to talk about?
Buy our new album. It's called Superfiction. It came out 3 weeks ago on July 19th, and it is for sale on coldarmy.com or iTunes. And check out coldarmy.com.
And if you're in a band, don't give up.
Yeah, and don't give up.
Because it takes a long time to make it.
We're still trying.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to thank all of you for kicking ass out there, for taking time to sit with us, and we look forward to you making more records and maybe keeping the guitarists nice.
We're trying.
Yeah.
We try. Isn't that right, Drew?
That's absolutely right.
Don't
Try.
have to keep editing that Wikipedia timeline.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually,
You know,
I don't
they're
think
pretty on
we've
top of
ever
that.
edited Wikipedia. I think that's just Cold Army.
Cold Army is
Well, that's
my
Cold
thoughts.
Army, yeah.
Yeah.
They go right on there. Anything, any news, boom.
I think I've only been on a Wikipedia page one time in my whole life.
I've
And
been
I was
on there
like,
a
this
couple
is
times
scary.
just to see where I lived because they had my address.
Oh, nice.
Well, I was like, I wonder where they think I live now.
Nice.
It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is a little weird. But I just moved, so.
It's good. I need to update it then.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wait! Shh. I'm not telling you my address.
But yeah, we gotta go. Thank you all so much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you all.
Thanks, man.
Take care. Good luck, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
Good
it.
luck.
Alright, fellas. Thanks
See
a
ya.
lot.
Right on.
See.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.